Okay, the first problem says 2 times 3x minus 10 equals 10x minus 20 minus 4x. Do distributive property first. You get 6x minus 20. Bring everything else down. Actually, you could just combine like terms because they're on the same side. You have 10x minus 4x, which is 6x. And just bring down the minus 20. You have the same thing on both sides, the same expression on both sides of the equal sign. That means you have infinitely many solutions. And the problem is finished. For number 2, again, distributive property, you have negative 7 times x and negative 7 times 10, negative 7x minus 70 equals, I'm going to combine like terms. You have the negative 5x and a negative 2x. Negative 5x and negative 2x is negative 7x. Bring down the plus 75. You do not have the same thing on both sides here, but I'm going to get the x's together by adding using inverse operations. They both cancel. You have negative 70 equals 75. It doesn't. So that means you have no solution. For the third one, you have 5 times x and 5 times negative 4. You get 5x minus 20 equals 10 times x and 10 times negative 6 using distributive property again. That's 10x minus 60. You have to get the x's together to solve. You have minus 5x on each side. That cancels on that side. You have negative 20 equals 10x minus 5x is 5x. And you bring down the negative 60. Remember, this is a two-step equation, so you have to add 60 to both sides using inverse operations to start to get the x alone. And I'm going to go over here. So you'll have, hold on, 40, negative 20 plus 60 is 40, equals 5x. And you divide by 5 on both sides. 5's cancel, x equals 8. That is one solution. Onto the back of the homework, you have 6x plus 16 equals 6x minus 16. It's not the same on both sides, so you have only one step to do here, and this will be finished. 6x is canceled. 16 does not equal negative 16. When they're not equal to each other, that is no solution. We're going to use distributive property as C parentheses, so just remember that negative times a positive x is negative 4x, and negative times a negative 10 turns it to positive, and that's 40. Bring everything else down. So you're looking at variables on both sides, and I'm going to bring, it doesn't matter which x you bring. It's I usually try to take the smaller and bring it over to the larger. So I'm going to add 8x to both sides, getting them together. On one side, I have negative 17 equals 4x plus 40. Subtract 40 from each side. This cancels. You get 4x equals negative 57. You divide by 4. Divide by 4. And x equals negative 14.25. That is the solution, so that's one solution. So keep on going with the problem. If you get one solution, you have to get that x equals whatever the x is equal to show your answer. For this one, again, distributive property, you have 3 times 3, x, which is 9x, and 3 times 9, which is 27. And then bring the rest of it down. on the other side. Put the equal sign, don't forget it. You have the same thing on both sides, so you have infinitely many solutions. Next one, you have 2x minus 6 equals 6 plus 2x. Get the x's together. This cancels, that cancels. Negative 6 does not equal 6. No solution. First thing I see is that there are 3 terms on one side of this equal sign, and I need to get them together just to simplify things. So I have 8x minus 4x, which is 4x. Bring down the plus 10 equals, I see distributive property here, parentheses. So this is 2 times 2x, which is 4x. 2 times 5, which is 10. Same thing on both sides. Infinitely many solutions. Last one, again, I see 3 terms on the left side, so I'm going to just combine the like terms. Remember, you don't use inverse operations because they're on the same side, so 6x minus 4x is 2x plus 10 equals, and here's distributive property, 2x, 2 times negative 20 is negative 40. I get the x's together, minus 2x from both sides. This cancels. 10 does not equal negative 40. This is no solution.